Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome back to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, and it is great to have you with me in the lounge today. Now, look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just remember that the Poindexter Lounge is and always will be a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and all of us can get together and talk about the things that we love, things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, then please hit that subscribe button right now. Do it right now. Don't wait till later because you might forget. You might forget. We don't want you to forget. Also, while you're here, you might as well hit that like button as well. Give this video a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you enjoy the content that you get here daily on the lounge. It is always great to have you guys here with me. And I just love talking about nerd stuff. I love talking about entertainment. I love talking about movies and TV shows and all these things that we talk about. It's a pleasure to do that with all of you. And so please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when we put out new videos, because we put out videos every day and we do live streams, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But thank you guys so much for your support. We do appreciate it. Now, look, today it's the story that just won't go away, right? And a lot of people, I remember literally Sunday night when the Ezra Miller situation went down. Friends of mine were actually telling me, like, on Monday, they were just like, yeah, the Will Smith thing, that's so yesterday. But it's not going away, and there's still more to come out still yet about the Will Smith situation and what the Academy is going to do with Will Smith. I've said I don't think in any way that his Academy Award should be taken away. That's all stuff, though, that it's going to have to be worked out. It's going to have to be figured out of like what they're going to do with him. Are they going to censure him? Are they going to, make it, so that he's not able to vote? Maybe he's not able to win an award for a couple of years. Who knows? But it's a serious thing, and I know that people are very divided on the idea. They're very divided on the idea of what should happen to Will Smith. Some people don't think that he did anything wrong. Some people have absolutely just defended him, 100% and said, no, he did the right thing. Look, as a married man with kids myself, I feel that there's a time to defend like that. There's obviously times where that could come into play, where you have to be physical and you have to defend your family. And then I think there's a time to handle it in a more professional way. Probably on the stage, the biggest stage that the Academy of Motion Pictures and Sciences have their award show, is probably not the place to get into an altercation like that. Just saying. Now, some more information came out that apparently Will Smith was asked to leave, and he said no. He refused to leave. That's going to, probably play into this as well. There's just been all kinds of differing things going back and forth about what happened exactly. And I'm sure that you all have your opinions, and I would love to hear your opinions down in the comment section for sure. But that being said, I wanted to take a look at this. I thought this was interesting because Chris Rock did a show just recently, and he got a standing ovation when he did his show. And I wanted to take a look at this because I just kind of felt like this was kind of funny. It says Chris Rock gets standing ovation. It's from the Hollywood Reporter. At first show since Oscars slap. He says, I'm still kind of processing what happened. After getting slapped by Will Smith at the Academy Awards ceremony, Rock opened his comedy show in Boston on Wednesday with, "How was your weekend?" How was your weekend? I spent my weekend getting slapped by the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yesterday we went through like a lot of the memes that have come out from this, and it really is just crazy. all the memes that have come out because of this. Chris Rock returned to the stand-up stage Wednesday in his first public appearance since Will Smith slapped him during the 2022 Oscars, kicking off his comedy tour at the Wilbur in Boston. Rock walked out to two boisterous standing ovations that lasted roughly 2 minutes. As he attempted to get a word in, the comedian said, "You got me all misty and crap." Once the crowd had quieted down, he asked, "How was your weekend?" which was greeted with laughter. Rock went on to speak briefly about what happened, but did not directly mention the Oscars ceremony, the Academy, or Smith. "I don't have a bunch of crap about what happened. If you came to hear that, I have a whole show I wrote before this weekend, and I'm still kind of processing what happened," Rock said. "So at some point, I'll talk about all that crap, and it'll be serious and it'll be funny." He continued, "I'm going to tell some jokes. It's just nice. It's nice to just be out." Later on in his set, he told the audience, "Except for some other pretty weird things, life is pretty good right now," which led to big cheers. In general, the crowd appeared to be more responsive than Rock was used to or expecting, with the comedian at times referencing the loud reactions. At the end of the show, which ran about an hour, he received another standing ovation. This marked the start of Rock's Ego Death World Tour, which runs through the fall. And of course, you can get tickets for that if it's coming anywhere near you. Rock's appearance follows Smith taking to Instagram on Monday to apologize for slapping the comedian on stage during the live Academy Awards show. "Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable," Smith wrote in the post. So this was a shocking moment for everybody. It's now, we all kind of refer to it as the slap, kind of heard round the world. And I'm glad that he's taken it in stride. I'm glad that he's I'm glad that people were responding the way that they are to him. Look, his joke was off color. His joke was not something that is acceptable. I wouldn't say that the joke is acceptable, but at the same point, he's a comedian. Now, the ironic thing about this is that earlier in the night, there was actually a bald joke about LeBron James that was told, where the joke basically talked about him being in Space Jam 2 and how it should have been nominated for special effects because of the receding hairline. Look, they're jokes. They're jokes. And a lot of the Oscars is kind of like a mini roast of these wealthy multimillionaires who do this for a living, and they get together once a year to give each other trophies, pat each other on the back, thank God, thank everybody who went and paid the money to go see their movies, just so that we can watch them receive these awards and then think, hey, they're really special because they're really good actors or actresses. And then we can go on and be impressed by that, so that when they do another movie, we go and we give them more money so that they can once again stand on a podium and receive a gold statue. Look, I love movies. I love the process. I think that obviously people need to be awarded for what they do. But one of the great things about the Oscars and award shows is the self-deprecating humor and whatnot. Is it okay to make some fun of somebody's condition? No, but it's not a typical place, right? It's not like you and me are standing there and I'm just making fun of you. And look, I've seen a lot of back and forth on it. I'm not condoning any of it, but it was a joke. It was told at someone's expense, and Will Smith didn't handle it in quite the best way that he could have. And so we will see how this plays out. But it's good to see that Rock is back. Chris Rock is back, to doing what he does. And that's what I think everybody has to do. Everybody just has to go back to doing what they're doing. Will Smith will go back to making movies. Hopefully people will, still hire him. There's always that question. If he can't be nominated or something for a couple of years, maybe he won't get that caliber of movie for a couple of years, for concern of that. Because these movies need those kind of awards to garner, and these directors need those kind of awards to garner, their own careers. So we will see what transpires. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about Chris Rock. Do you think he was right? Do you think he was wrong? Do you think Will Smith was right? Do you think Will Smith was wrong? Do you think that both of them were wrong? Do you just feel that like they should have just hashed it out in the parking lot and we should have just had a big battle royal? Let me know what you think And I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget, here at the lounge, we got a lot going on with the Poindexter Pantheon, where every day of the week there is a new show. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We've got new shows. And of course, you can find me here most nights with the overnight show, the main flagship show at 12 a.m. There is your schedule, and we got a lot more coming with a lot more topics and a lot more things for you, because around here we take it to the max. It's actually Max's show, but I got that, so it's all good. Like I always say, don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter, and don't tell anybody that their fandom doesn't matter, but seek to have good conversations and seek to talk things out, right? And treat everybody with respect if you can. And if you do that, well, we'll like you, and there'll always be a place for you here in the Poindexter Lounge. Just don't willy-nilly slap people or tell bad jokes about them. All right? Stay nerdy, everyone.